Title: Riptide Roulette, the fatal gamble of Panama City Beach visits. TLDR, vacation paradise Panama City Beach in Florida turns into a death trap with 7 rip current fatalities in just 9 days, despite repeated safety warnings and double red flags. Councilman mulls over stricter fines for those defying warnings. The beach now holds the dubious title of the deadliest beach in America. Sun, sand, and sudden death? Panama City Beach, the popular holiday destination, has recently been making headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. A tragic string of 7 fatalities in just 9 days has turned this vacation paradise into a grim death trap, thanks to the treacherous rip currents that have been tormenting its shores. In a tragic turn of events last Saturday, 3 swimmers lost their lives in a single day, earning Panama City Beach the dubious accolade of being the deadliest beach in America for this year, says the National Weather Service. Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford, who's been on the front line witnessing the series of tragedies, expressed his frustration on Facebook. "I have watched while deputies, firefighters, and lifeguards have risked their lives to save strangers. I have seen strangers die trying to save their children and loved ones," he shared. Of the 7 victims, 6 lost their lives while double red flags, the highest level of caution in the beach flag warning system, were raised. And yet, despite these glaring warnings, swimmers plunged into the ocean only to be pulled into the jaws of death by the relentless rip currents. But who can police the sea? Or the people who choose to challenge it? Government and law enforcement can only do so much in these situations, Sheriff Ford continued. Personal responsibility is the only way to ensure that no one else dies. Rip currents, those treacherous, fast-moving currents generated by deep channels, have been the bane of Panama City Beach of late. The advice for anyone caught in such a current is to swim parallel to the shore until they reach calmer waters. But is that common knowledge? The fatal trio from last Saturday included a 39-year-old woman and a 63-year-old man from Georgia, and a 68-year-old man from Michigan. The remaining victims have not been identified. In light of these tragedies, Panama City Beach Councilman Paul Casto is contemplating upping fines for those who defy red flag warnings and considering putting code enforcers on the beach. But would that be enough to prevent future tragedies? Or are we just trying to put a band-aid on a bullet wound? The question we should all ask ourselves is it worth risking your life for a swim, even in the face of clear and present danger? And for our lawmakers, how can we better enforce safety protocols at the beach? The answers to these questions may just be the difference between life and death. So what's your take, dear reader? Is the thrill of the ocean worth the potential risk, or are stronger penalties and stricter enforcement the answer? Let us know your thoughts.